Look, got hustle. Cause I need food on my plate. My mama need a house. And that house gonna be lit. Alright guys, happy SuperWoman Wednesday. I'm excited if you're watching this. Shout out to the people that are coming on and watching the replay. Hashtag replay in the comments to let me know that you watched the replay. We got some housekeeping rules as y'all come on into the room as we are streaming. We gotta double check some things real quick. We are getting started though. We are live in all the places. Okay, we are live in all the places. What's up, Facebook? What's up, Periscope? Hey, YouTube. Hey, ladies in the Power Lounge. This is why I hustle. This is why I work. Alright guys, I'm so glad that y'all are tuning in. It is SuperWoman Wednesday, and I want to brag on y'all a little bit. Let's brag on you, honey. Let's brag on the accomplishments you did this month. Let's brag on what you accomplished this month, this week. It is SuperWoman Wednesdays. Yes, I know it's late, guys. It's part of my list, and I want to make sure that I do get my Facebook Live. And the other one was just all messed up. I don't know what it was. The energy and everything was just all messed up. But I'm excited that y'all tune in. If you're watching, put a hand emoji. Go, hey girl, whatever in the comments. Let me see who is watching. I am excited. You know, you can't play all the music on Facebook because, god dang it, they really be muting you. So I'm excited for y'all to be here. As you can tell, I am breaking out. I gotta put my stuff on my face. It look horrible. It look red on here, but don't look horrible in real life. It's just like red on here because of the lights. But I am breaking out. But that's okay. It's part of my psoriasis. I don't like it. Don't like psoriasis. I don't like it. But that's the cards I am dealing with. So again, happy Wednesday, guys. Number one, make sure that you register for the expo right here. bit.ly/2020 SWS Expo. We are going to be doing some giveaways, and one of the giveaways is a $30 gift card to Lavinia's Seafood here in Macon, Georgia. I'm so excited. Thank you, Cheryl, for doing that. I want to shout out Marcia Thornton of Marthorns in Macon, Georgia, off of Shirlington Drive. She bought 10 wristbands to give to her customers. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate all y'all's support. That's number one. Number two, guys, as it says expo, but as part of the expo, it is really a super fest. So it's really a 3-part weekend. Next weekend is a three-part weekend. And so Friday we're having our little pajama jam meet and greet because in the evening time, you know, it's gonna be between 8:30 and 9, in which we're gonna just come and talk and just chill for about an hour or two on Zoom. On Saturday is our Women's Expo, and on Sunday is our Vision Board Day party on September the 20th. I'm so glad that y'all are loving this movement. Y'all are sharing this movement. Y'all are hashtagging, sending me text messages. I absolutely love it. But SuperWomen, please share some of your wins in the comments. Let's brag on you. Let's brag on you guys. But today I want to talk about you got too much to do to be distracted. You got too much to be distracted. I know that life comes. I know that life happens. And you may just take a pause. How do I know? Because that was me. I took a pause for a little bit because life was happening, distracting thoughts. A lot of times it be our thoughts that be distracting us. For me, it was my thoughts that were distracting me from doing and moving on forward. Mom guilt thoughts of the past, thoughts of inadequacies, a bunch of things distracted me. A bunch of thoughts. A bunch of thoughts. A lot of stuff I could do from home, but it was like a bunch of thoughts that distracted me. Not writing the stuff down. But you superwomen have too much to be distracted. We are going to take over this world. Women who run the world, girls, girls who run the world, girls, girls who run this. We run this world, right? What God does, but God runs it through us. So, but we run this ship. All right, guys. And so we got too much to be distracted. Too much. And I need you as superwomen. I need you as wives. I need you as mothers and cousins and all the many hats that we wear as women to come on and let's do this. Let's do it. Let's leave a legacy for our children. Hey, Miss Renata. Thanks for joining. We have to leave a legacy for our children and our grandchildren. A lot of folks have grandchildren. I'm a Gigi now, which I need to check on her because she said her temperature was up. I'm a Gigi, and so my Y just got bigger. It was really big for my children, but now my Y is bigger because I don't want her. I don't want her to. This world's already horrible, right? And I want to shield her and protect her from the world, but give her the things that she needs at the same time. And so that is my why. That's I'm going strong for the Superwoman Still Standing movement. It is a force right now, but it's going to be a big old movement. And y'all said, I remember when my girl Theron, she started Superwoman Still Standing events, and now it's all over. There's Superwoman Still Standing Expo in every major city in the nation, in the United States. That's the goal. Nobody can take that from me. I'm sharing it with y'all. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop that. Nothing can stop that. And I thank God for giving me the vision. These are the wristbands I've been passing out. This is ones from last year. I try to tell Tanika it's a little different. These are the ones from last year, and this is the current one. See the difference? Is cursive. Still says I'm standing. So, we're talking about, you tuning in, we're talking about you have too much to be distracted. You have too much to do to be distracted. We have 3 more months in this year. Let's get it. A lot of people are shopping online. It doesn't matter if you see 4,000 people selling eyelashes. You see 4,000 people selling t-shirts. It don't matter. Your gift is going to be exposed to the folks that are for you. Whether you're doing eyelashes, whether you're doing makeup or photography. I know a lot of photographers in this area. I even recommend people for photography when I can't do it. And so it's always good to network in your industry. Not to take or not to scope out the competition per se, but it's always just to network within the same industry, because you can't do all the eyes, you can't do all the makeup, you can't take all them pictures, you can't do all them shirts by yourself. And if you love your customer like you say you love your customers and like your customers, then you're going to want to recommend them to someone that does business like you, right? So you should collaborate with other people in the industry so you can send someone off to them when you can't do it, when you're busy, when you're already booked. Think about it. At the end of the day, what is for you is for you. I don't see a lot of women do some expos, right? Women expos. Is it for them? I don't know. But I know that Superwoman Still Standing is my movement. I know that Swag U, Superwoman Around the Globe University, my ladies, that's me. That is what I'm gifted to do. What are you gifted in? Are you gifted in making stuff and molding stuff with your hands? I don't care. You're like, yes, there's a lot of people that start up doing this stuff, but sometimes they're not going to continue, and you will still be there continuing. Superwoman, you got a lot to offer. Sometimes you just don't know it. You have a lot to offer. Your wisdom, your expertise in jewelry making, I got this for one of my vendors that's coming up. Chaisley with Peace Creations made this for me. My girl Nita, which Nita I need to get with you if you're watching this. She's making my other band. I had another band that Chaisley made. Yeah. There's other folks that make this too. But folks are going to support who they want to support. You have to remember that. So let's not get distracted with our thoughts. Let's not get distracted with our thoughts and the Netflix and the world situation. Yes, we live in this world, but we're not of this world. So therefore, we don't need to be consumed with all of the world's foolishness. A lot of that stuff is just foolishness. Y'all worry about the wrong thing. Worry about you and serving your community and your little world. Okay? However you serve your community and however you serve the world, worry about that. The world wants to worry about other foolishness. Cardi B, and her stuff and all this other kind of stuff. You know, some stuff is important and you can voice your concern, but you don't need to be overly concerned about it. Don't be overly concerned about it. Be overly concerned about using your talents, ability, gifts, and strength. Be overly concerned about how you're going to use your tags, which is talents, ability, gifts, and strength. Be overly concerned about that, okay? Be overly concerned on how you're going to help the next young woman. Be overly concerned with that. Be overly concerned on how you're going to help serve different organizations in your community that's trying to make a difference. I can stand here and say that because I help organizations. I'm not trying to boast and brag. I do all this stuff. I don't do a bunch of stuff. But I do serve and I'm in my community. I help serve on several organizations here in my area. And you can do it too. We talk about we love the community, we love this and love that. But how are you showing it? How are you showing up for your community and your world? We can't change the whole entire world, but you can change your community and you can change your little world. We're all co-creators together in this world to make it a better place. But when you start to make it a better place, you will have the ripple effect because you will tell somebody and they will tell somebody and they will tell somebody. I had some volunteers come on yesterday. Thank you for volunteering. My volunteers, because I made a post and they responded and I called. So what are you doing? Are you complaining about stuff going on and you ain't trying to have a solution to the freaking problem? You said there you're on a rant. I am. Because I feel like I can't be everywhere. I want to do so much and I realize I cannot be everywhere. So I'm serving where God has me to serve right now. I'm in groups, in organizations where He wants me to serve right now. But y'all have to realize this. Times will change. Seasons do come and seasons do go. You might not be with that organization for a long time. You may not be for that group for a long time, but do what you can with what you got right now. I don't care if your household situation ain't the very best. They said charity starts at home. Yes, charity does start at home. Love starts at home. If you should know that you love them, but you want to help serve the community, come on, let's do that. Be overly concerned on how you serve it. Be overly concerned how you're using your talents, your abilities, gifts, and strength that God's given you before He takes them away. Whether you can sing beautifully. God will take that voice if you ain't singing. Whether you can orchestrate stuff. God will take away your talents, ability, gifts, and strength if you're not using them, if they lay dormant in you. You don't want those gifts to lay dormant on you for God to take away. You don't want God to take away your ideas and give it to somebody else because you ain't moved on it. God has given you some ideas. God has given you some things to move, and you are not moving. You are allowing distraction distractional thoughts to come to your head, take up all that space, and you forget that you need to work on your purpose that God's given you. You forget to work on that talent, that ability, that gift, and or that strength He has given you. Because we allow distractional thoughts, mom guilt, friend guilt to take room in our mind. We get to get our shift together. There's a shift that's going on, and we got to get our shift together. And what I mean by shift, you got to get your faith shift right. And what I mean by faith shift is, guys, you have to be rooted and grounded in your faith in what you believe in. If you believe in God, if you believe in Buddha, if you believe in Allah, I believe in God. So you got to get your faith rooted and grounded in what you believe in. And you know that you know. You know who you are. You know whose you are. And you know who's fighting your battle. Period.